In this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how your custom development software company can book qualified calls on autopilot and book in with 50 to 100K projects every single week. Now, obviously, here's a few software companies that we recently signed in the past month or so. SoftX is a custom dev software company. Balance Cash is a fintech company, and InCheck is a task management software. These are all under the software realms, and they all have different custom solutions as well. As you can tell here, I'm booking about 33 calls using this method a month, and our clients are booking probably anywhere, I'd say, from 2 to probably 15 calls a month is typically what we see in the first month or two working together, and we use a platform called HeyReach. So in this video, as you can tell, you can see what we have here. This is blacked out because it's the exact copy that I use. But the biggest issue with custom development software companies is that you have a really good service, you have a really good fulfillment model, you know how to get your hands on dev teams and fulfill, but the problem is you can serve so many different niches ranging from professional services to service-based businesses, either in the construction area or even retail, e-commerce, healthcare suppliers, B2B SaaS, other verticals, engineering firms, things like that. But you have issues getting in front of them consistently and booking qualified calls with these companies and with these demographics. And this demographic itself is the hardest thing, okay? So what we do first is we go after 3 popular niches for your custom development software company. So let's pretend you're a client here at CMRR. We're a marketing agency marketing specifically for custom dev software companies, and we use HeyReach and cold email to automate this process. And we handle it all for you on the front end as well. So we'll look at you and we'll say, okay, your top 3 case studies, what spaces were those in? And you'll say, okay, these were professional services, an engineering firm, okay, say construction company and an e-commerce company. I say, cool, okay, perfect. So we're gonna model those 3, okay, and we're gonna put those into sections. And from there, we're gonna have 3 campaigns that are then sent out on behalf of your company. We'll target those companies with revenue ranges wherever they're at. Let's say they're at $5 million to $10 million a year, okay? And so you want to get in front of these people on a predictable basis. So maybe it looks like healthcare is one of the campaigns. We're going after a company with 70 plus headcounts at $5 million a year, all right? And so from there, we'll construct campaigns on HeyReach. We will actually, I source all the setters for all of my clients. So in my specific HeyReach sending platform, we have 5 or 4 setters. No, it's actually 5. 5 setters in there sending about 30 connections a day. Okay, so anywhere from 112 to 90, even dipping down as low as 80 to 60 connections are sent on a daily basis. So, and that results in a predictable amount of connections being sent on LinkedIn, because let's be honest here, in order to get in front of these people for your custom development software company, you have to go where the fishes are. If you have a fishing rod, you have to go to a pond or lake where the actual fishes are, okay? And LinkedIn is the largest B2B database for any service-based business or software company, okay? As you can tell here, we have a specific way of how we filter out leads, book calls, things like that. I'll just skim through the leads. All my setters come in here and actually tag them as leads whenever they respond to an outbound message. You can see these are leads of the past couple of hours, past couple of days, and the past week as well. My setters are in here following up 24/7. Again, we handle all that for you. Now, what's super important about this breakdown is that if you get this part wrong, which is targeting who you're going after, everything messes up. So we send cold email, and then we do LinkedIn on HeyReach, okay? HeyReach is just the automation platform for LinkedIn, okay? Very, very, very helpful tool. And something that every single custom dev software company messes up is going after a specific company headcount with a specific pain that has a specific need. We sometimes create campaigns in different spaces, whether it's like e-com or sales space or cleaning space or healthcare, or we go after some larger industry. And because we create all these lead lists, or we might have somebody who's doing this for us, a vendor or another agency, they're going after multiple different people, and the messaging doesn't sit right with anybody. And as we say in marketing, if messaging is for no one, or if messaging is for everyone, it's for no one, okay? So another important thing we do here, I'll show you guys in Zapier, is we set up automations too. So whenever you have a message that is replied to you, you will get something called you will get a zap on Slack. So when there's a new demo for Balance Cash, I get a notification and the CEO gets a notification as well, okay? When a HeyReach lead or a lead in HeyReach replies to the prospect or replies to the customer, which is you. For instance, let's say Softex, one of our clients, whenever a prospect responds to Softex on HeyReach, they'll get a notification on Slack saying new lead, Softex. And then my setters will have to go in here, or they do go in here, and they appointment set. So if you go here to responded leads, you can tell there's a litany of people that have responded to me and my clients alike, okay? And these are Zapiers that are being sent out every single day. All of the 20 pool, the pool of 20 setters are in here to go ahead and set for me and my client. So we have an entire system and team built out to actually do this for your custom development software company, okay? So that being said, we train up all of these setters. We optimize the sending. We meet with them on a weekly basis, and we make sure that everybody has gone through these modules of setter/closing training for your company before we even start marketing. Okay. Now we have a couple different build outs of kind of how we do things. I would say the first thing we do is a front end build out. So we just hire out the setters and campaigns and just handle that. But some custom development software companies are like, hey, look, we want the entire deal. We just don't want setters and messages sent. We want the entire thing. So we want closers to be able to close those deals. We want setters to be able to set those booked appointments. And we want all the front end, which is cold email and HeyReach. And for that, obviously, it's a little bit more of an upfront cost. But you're investing in a system to where, look, if we get you 5 qualified calls per month, let's just say like if we get you 5 qualified calls per month, these are qualified businesses. Okay, you have a custom dev software company. So meaning your project ranges, just an estimate here, anywhere from 20K, okay, for a medium-sized project to a larger-sized project, 150K. Let's just say 150K, even though that's not where it stops. You get what I'm saying. So if we give you those 5 qualified calls per month, you close 2 of them. That's less than half. It's probably about, it's under 50%. And you get that sales cycle rolling. Obviously, you close them in a month or 2 months or whatever. That's, let's average out 20K deal and then a 40K deal. So that right there is CMRR literally earning you 60K in business just for those 5 opportunities that were introduced to you from our marketing initiatives. Then, obviously, you close them or we close them, however out, whichever plan you select. That's how you earn that type of money. So with custom dev, it's great. We have no problem charging up front because we understand that if we even give you a small amount of opportunity, like less quantity and more quality, we give you better prospects. And at the end of the day, we win because we get you a larger deal, which looks better on us because obviously we're going to be top dogs here for custom dev guys. So it's in my best interest to perform well and have a good service and deliver service as well. So that's kind of a little roadmap of what it could look like. And now, remind you, we have proven messaging. We have the automated messages that are being sent out. We have cold emails that are being sent out. So we handle this entire process for you. We've done it for InCheck. We're doing it for all these companies, Balance, Softex as well. Okay. So this is kind of the infrastructure as a whole. HeyReach right here, instantly for cold email. Here's sending account number 1, sending account number 2, sending account number 3, sending account number 4, sending account number 5. Only thing you cover is the one-time build-out fee, okay, and the software costs. Software costs are probably anywhere from $500 to $1,000 a month. Think of that as paid ads budget. You would be pushing that money into Meta, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever it is, to run paid media advertising anyways. You'd probably be spending 5 or 10 times that every single month just to get the same amount of results. But with outbound, it's precision targeting. So we're going after a targeted demographic. Okay, this is not necessarily where we let, Mark Zuckerberg tell us who we can get in front of. No, we source the leads and we know exactly who we're going after, down to their first, last name, hell, even how long they've worked for that company. Okay, so that's just how precise this targeting is. That's what we've been able to do. If you have any questions or you'd like to speak with me personally, the founder, over the phone, feel free to book a free 30-minute alignment call. It's a software call. We'll hop on it. We'll talk briefly about how CMRR can work in your software. And if we think it's a good fit, I'll go ahead and make you an offer on the call. And if it doesn't, for whatever reason, I'll just point you in the right direction and give you another good contact that I think might be able to help you out better. But regardless, feel free to book in a call right down below. I have some time slots remaining this week. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below.